What is up, everybody? Today we've got Nas Rewind and we've got the lyrics. Now, I am told he raps in reverse. I know what to expect this time, not like with the I Gave You Power, I think it was called, where I was an idiot until the very last second. Make sure to subscribe to Nas and give this song a like. I've gone with the lyrics. And I think Joyner Lucas's backwards, like his Funk Flex and his original one, was inspired by this. I'm assuming. I'm excited.
Listen up, gangsters and honeys, with your hair done. Pull up a chair, hun, and put it in the air, son.
So I don't know if he's... Oh, okay. Right. I just need to listen because I don't want to miss the point of the video.
Listen up, gangsters and honeys, with your hair done. Pull up a chair, hun, and put it in the air, son. Dog, whatever they call you, God, just listen. I spit a story.
Dog, whatever they call you, God, just listen. He's already doing stuff backwards. Dog, God.
Backwards, it starts at the end. The bullet goes back in the gun. The bullet holes closing his chest of a nigga. Now he back to square one.
What? No. The bullet goes back in the gun. The bullet holes close.
Screaming, the bullet goes back in the gun. The bullet holes closing his chest of a nigga. Now he back to square one. Screaming, shoot, don't please. I put my fifth back on my hip. It's like a VCR rewinding the hit.
I put my fifth back on my hip. Oh. Okay, it's fire. It's like a VCR rewinding a hit. VCR. I don't even think that's a different lifetime than my lifetime. It was DVD.
He put his hands back on his bitch. My caravan doors open.
He put his hands back on the... This is... And when was this? This is going to be 90s again, isn't it? This, yeah, probably 90s.
Like a VCR rewinding the hit. He put his hands back on his bitch. My caravan doors open up. I jump back in the van and close it shut. Go in reverse. Slowly prepared. My nigga Jungle utters out something crazy like go he there. Sitting back in his chair. We hitting the ropes. The smoke goes back in the blunt. The blunt gets bigger and growth. Jungle.
The smoke goes back and the blunt gets bigger.
Unrolls it. We hitting the ropes. The smoke goes back in the blunt. The blunt gets bigger and growth. Jungle unrolls it.
He unrolls the blunt. I'm sorry. The idea of someone like getting a blunt out, unrolling it and separating it back into its, like putting it back in the jar, putting the paper back.
We hitting the ropes. The smoke goes back in the blunt. The blunt gets bigger and growth. Jungle unrolls it. Put his weed back in the jar. The blunt turns back into a cigar. We listen to Stevie. It sounded like heavy metal fans spinning records backwards of AC/DC. I get my niggas dap. Jump out the van back first. Back upstairs. Took off the black shirt. I'm in the crib with the phone in my ear. Listen up so y'all can figure out the poem real clear. The voice on the phone was like, outside, right, we. So with my mouth wide holding my heat. Bullets I had plenty to squeeze, plenty for ya. Cause Jungle said block your on enemies duh.
Block your on enemies there. The enemies block your on.
Hung up the phone, then the phone rang.
It's so... Oh my god. It's... I didn't think it would work. But just saying hung up the phone, then the phone rang. It's... How would he think of this?
Cause Jungle said block your on enemies duh. The voice on the phone was like,
I'm going
outside,
right back.
right, we. So with my mouth wide holding my heat. Bullets I had plenty to squeeze, plenty for ya. Cause Jungle said block your on enemies duh. Hung up the phone, then the phone rang. I'm laid in the bed thinking about this pretty young thing who left. She came back, her clothes just fell to the rug. She fell to my bed and gave me a hug. I told her no hell. She talk about me kiss. Bobbed her head, then spit a nut back in my dick. Started sucking.
Spit a nut back in my dick. Sorry. Sorry, this has caught me off guard. I wasn't ready for that.
Phone rang. I'm laid in the bed thinking about this pretty young thing who left.
I wasn't ready for unrolling the blunt then spit.
She came back, her clothes just fell to the rug. She fell to my bed and gave me a hug. I told her no hell. She talk about me kiss. Bobbed her head then spit a nut back in my dick. Started sucking with no hands, a whole lot of spit. Then got up and put a bra back on her tits. Got fully dressed and told me stressed really I'm. Picked up a Gucci bag and left a nigga behind. Walking through the door, she rang the bell twice. I vomited, vodka back in my glass with juice and ice. The clock went back from 3 to 2 to 1. And that's about the time the story begun. That's
The clock went back.
when I first heard the voicemail on the cell. It said, son, we found that nigga, we got a kid.
Hey, yo, son, you hear me? You hear me? Listen, man. This dude right on the block right now, man. I found him right now. I see him right now. Let's kill him.
Yo, this Nas. Leave it. Peace.
Just leave it. Damn, that was incredible. What the hell? And it was... And how did it start? The bullet goes back in the gun. And then it ends or starts with, we found the guy we have to kill. That was incredible, guys. Thank you so much for suggesting that. What else other stuff does he have like that? Because I've heard the I Gave You Power one. And now that I know they have kind of a story and a message, I'm listening a bit more closely. So there's this Rewind one as well. What other Nas should I react to? Definitely let me know in the comments. But as always, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe, and guys, do some exercise and eat something healthy. And I'll see you all very, very soon. Goodbye.